Now we're going to look at thumb slapping with hammer-ons. Before we go there, though, I just want to reiterate a couple things. First of all, when you're slapping, there isn't a particular place that you have to strike the string. It's really a matter of what works for you, for your body, for the size of your arm, for the size and shape of your guitar, and the sound that you get. So, for instance, you'll hear a difference as I strike in different parts of the neck and the body. Listen. On this particular guitar, I tend to be striking right about here. The last guitar I had, I actually was striking closer to the 12th fret. So it's going to vary for you. Play around with it and see what feels good for your arm. You really don't want to have tension, and see what sounds good to you. Secondly, all of the thumb slapping exercises that we do, I want you to practice them on the 5th string and the 4th string. That's going to take quite a bit more dexterity, especially getting on that 4th string, because you've got strings on either side. With the 6th string, you have the luxury of there's no strings on this side, so you can be a little looser with your actual hand-eye coordination. So practicing hitting that 5th string without sounding the 6th string, and it's a little harder, so practice on those strings as well. Now, hammer-ons. Anyone that doesn't know what a hammer-on is, it simply means you strike a note or strike a string with your right hand in some fashion. You could pick it, you could have a flat pick, you could, in our case, thumb slap it. And without an additional strike of the string, you add your finger on left hand finger to a fret. That's a hammer-on. So what we're going to be doing is starting on the 6th string. We're going to work in the 3rd fret and the 5th fret. And we're going to hammer. We're going to play our open string and hammer on into the 3rd fret. Open string, hammer on to the 5th fret. So open, hammer, open string, hammer. Now let's try that same thing on the 5th string. So we did 5th string, open, hammer on the 3rd fret, 5th string open, hammer on the 5th fret. And if you want to read along with the exercise, it will look like this. 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 5th string. Again, 6th string, 5th string, now let's have a really fun time and try to do that same thing with our forearm mute on the right arm. So, I'm going to do the same exercise. Remember, we got our mute going. Got your mute going? Get your mute going. Here we go, same exercise. 3 and 4, 6th string, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 5th string. Back to the 6th string. That's really great. So here's just an example of what that can sound like when you speed up the tempo. That's a muted version of it, and here's an open version of it. muted. So I think that's really cool. It's not a difficult technique. And I think that would be great if you just take a little time on your own, pause the machine if you want to, and just fool around a little bit. Open string, hammer on. Etc., etc. And if you can go wilder and faster, go for it.